Hi, I'm Sarah Keene. It's February. Happy February. Let's talk about what we are bringing in this month. There's three major areas that we want to bring our awareness and our focus to. Those areas are connecting with our higher self so that we can get direction, to really know what it is that we want, because this month is going to go fast. And then third, to remember that all the pieces of us are good pieces. They're all wonderful information, and how and bring them into this now moment so that we can have more energy available in the present for our actual creation moving forward. Let's talk a little bit deeper about those things. Okay. So this month we have amazing, powerful astrological aspects that are helping pick up the steam and get this vehicle really rolling on the road here. We have a lot of Aries energy that just came in, and that you may have noticed people were there's a lot more anger coming up. A lot of people's stuff was coming up to the forefront, and this is we're still seeing this, the shedding, and so we might have accidentally gotten into some older negative patterns that we are trying to fall away from. But those negative patterns needed to pop up really quickly here at the last second before we switch all of our signs over to this new fire horse year. We needed to see those things because we need to know what is no longer suiting us and what we're really certain that we want to leave behind. So did you fall into old patterns when in this last week or so, when that fiery Aries energy started kicking in? Or did you seem to handle it with a different mindset, a different process than you usually do? That was an important test or lesson for you so that you could really see, I can't do these things, and this is what I want moving forward. So we are really coming into this moment of take a stand now, make decisions on what is not working, what is working, what do I want to create, because it's going to start moving even faster once we get into this fiery energy of the fire horse year. So we want to be able to concentrate on and have in our mind intentionally, what am I focusing on? So if you are still willy-nilly about certain things and on the fence, those things are going to still trip you up. It's going to cause a lot of confusion for you. So the guides are showing me, like, really get clarity on what it is that I'm taking with me into the future. And it might mean having to really make some decisions about what you're leaving behind. And you might have to do some annual friend review. You may have to do letting go of certain, you might have to let go of jobs that aren't suiting you, ways of interacting with people. So boundaries is what the guides are telling me. That's what they want to bring in. You're going to really need to hold and adhere to the boundaries that you need to put into place so that you can move forward in a really healthy way. This is a big game changer this month. So let's talk about connecting to the higher self. This is going to be an important part of what helps keep giving you information about your direction. This means we do need to find some time to calm ourselves down, to settle in, to clear our mind so that we can be present with our self, our soul, our essence, our higher self, source. This is a direct connection, a direct line to your essence. And your soul knows where it wants to go. It knows already how it wants to move through these situations. You, as your physical body, are kind of the last one to pick up the messages, right? We're kind of bouncing around. We want to be more present with our higher self, with our essence, with source. And that's going to take a little more dedication for some of us. If you already have a healthy practice of it, that's fantastic. But meditation is a great way. Journaling is a great way. Going out in nature, finding a way to be away from all of the crazy busyness, and to clear your mind so that you can get answers that are straight from your essence. And you're going to know that it's straight from your essence or your higher self because there's going to be a felt sense that comes with that knowingness. Okay. There's going to be something palpable about, yep, that's the right next path. Okay. Last thing, let's talk about bringing pieces of yourself into this now moment. Okay. So, gang, we've been incarnating for a really long time. We've done a lot of growing. We've done a lot of perspective shifting. It's time for us to bring some of those pieces that we are still really invested in other lives or earlier in this lifetime. Let's bring it into this now moment. When we release the old woundings and we aren't thinking about them so much, we start to give ourselves more energy in this moment. Imagine if you weren't sending out 2% here, 5% there, 10% here of your physical energy into all these other situations from the past, you'd have 100% to operate in today. Imagine how much more strength you'd have in your body, how much more energy you'd have in your body, how much more stamina, and how much more energy do you have to create. So that's what we want to do as well, is we want to figure out ways to uninvest in systems, programs, and processes that are no longer serving us. Now, that may be on a global scale as well. Well, while we're finding boundaries and taking a stand on what we really want to stand forward with or stand with while we're moving forward and what we're creating with. But let's also think about, how is it that I am releasing the wounding energies or desensitizing? This is a big key word here, gang. We aren't deleting and erasing that it ever happened. No, we are desensitizing it so it doesn't pull you out of your equilibrium and pull you out of energy that you need for moving forward today and creating life. So ways to do that are there's lots of different healing ways. Okay. There's EMDR, there's NLP, there's hypnosis, there's meditation, there's yoga, there's physical activity sometimes can help us process the old grief and woundings so that we can be more present. There's so many different ways. And I have a few things that I'm going to be offering as well. They're going to help us to shift. So I hope you'll join me on those things. Let's talk about that. Okay, so personal sessions still open. This is a great time to check in with your guides. I still have the discounted session availability. So look at my menu under specials. You can get the discounted rate to help you guys embrace the moment here and talk to your guides about what's coming up for you. Second, on September 17th, I have the Fire Horse workshop, and that's going to help you to figure out what you're taking a stand on in this moment and what we're moving forward with. We're going to talk about numerology, your personal numerology in this 1 year, and how that plays off of each other, how that helps you. We're also going to do an initiatory meditation to bring in the Fire Horse year energy. So I'm super excited about that workshop. Also going to be offering you past life regressions. Now, this is something I haven't done for a long time. We've done little periodic ones, but I would like to start offering this once a month. And the idea here is small groups in the comfort of your home. The collective of guides is bringing in an intensified energy to help us move through healing and desensitization, activations that are necessary. Let's look at some past lives where the issues started that are causing you triggers today. Let's desensitize that so that you release those old lifetimes and issues, and you can be more present in today's moment so that you can move forward. So those collective guides that are with us, whoever's on the call, our guides are going to help to bring in the special sauce for us of what we need to release and let go of. So that's going to be super powerful. And I'm excited to bring that to you to help with your desensitization and availability into this moment for energy that you're creating with. So, also going to be offering group meditations once a week for the next couple of months. This feels like we're really going to bring in a concentration of energy early in the year that supports you with connecting to your guides, receiving messages. This is super important. Remember, I mentioned this before, that we create a deeper connection to our own internal guidance from our spirit team. And when we connect in meditation, you're going to be set up for channeling and journaling after the meditation. So if you also, if you were part of the channeling club and you are looking to do some more of that, you could do this. You could do art, you could do journaling afterward, after the meditation. So please join me. It's also helping you develop your intuition. So I'm happy to help you find the guidance from your guides and the confidence in who you are and your path forward. Let's connect in and create a really fantastic beginning of a new year.